When does all of this end? We're talking about the pandemic. When we have a vaccine, that's when it ends. When will we have a vaccine? This week, if you believe the Russians. Well, it's hard to believe them. Countries around the world are in a race to develop the first vaccine, and Russia claims to have developed the first one. Countries are also pre-booking potential vaccines and building vaccine alliances. Let's talk about one of them tonight. Reports say Russia is in talks with India. It is considering a tech transfer of its Sputnik V vaccine. This is an effort to strike an alliance, a partnership to develop, manufacture and supply the Sputnik vaccine. On Tuesday, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will travel to Moscow. He is expected to have a wide-ranging discussion on the vaccine alliance. Moscow sounds certain that an agreement will be struck. 3 days ago, Russian officials talked about setting up a production facility in India.
The focus is on the fact that Russian production capacities will be used only for the Russian market. Initially, we are organizing the production in India and other countries for the foreign market. Due to the perfect work of the Gamaleya Institute, we see interest of not 20, not 30, but 40 countries now.
Russia was the first to claim that it has a vaccine that works. It is aggressively promoting the Sputnik V. Recently, a video showed Russian Defense Minister taking a jab of the vaccine. Moscow says the vaccine is safe. It works. The world is not so sure, though. Scientists around the world say that the trials in Russia were too small to prove the safety and effectiveness of this vaccine. 2 days back, Russia went public with the data. Russian scientists published their first report on the Sputnik vaccine. It was published by medical journal The Lancet. It says that early tests, and I want to underline that, early tests show signs of an immune response. Experts are now calling for larger and randomized trials to test the Sputnik V. And here an alliance with India would certainly help Russia because India is among the largest vaccine makers in the world. Already, India has 10 vaccine candidates in development. According to a report, the United States, Britain, the EU and Japan have so far secured about 1.3 billion doses of vaccines, potential vaccines. They even have options to snap up 1.5 billion more. As I said, they're pre-booking. So one can say even before a vaccine has been proved effective, more than 2 billion doses are already gone. What does the rest of the world do? Many of these countries, including South Asian countries, are looking to India for help. India is reportedly ready to supply to friendly countries in the neighborhood first. With its manufacturing prowess, India can get access to multiple global frontrunners. Some supplies of the Oxford vaccine will be reserved for India. The Serum Institute of India, that has rights to the Oxford vaccine, has agreed to supply 50% of its stock to India. The Oxford vaccine is among the most promising candidates at the moment. According to the Serum Institute, it has an 80% chance that it will work. Reports say India is also keeping an eye on the Moderna vaccine. And India is, of course, developing one of its own. It's called the Covaxin. Today, it began the second phase of its clinical trials. Besides these two, India is watching 8 other vaccine programs, including the German and Israeli candidates. India has also pledged $15 million to Gavi, the vaccine alliance created by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. About 70% of the vaccines used around the world are made in India, which means almost every child in the world has received at least one made in India vaccine in his or her lifetime. 7 billion people in the world will need a vaccine for the Wuhan virus. The world cannot make a vaccine without India's help.